Most people think being blessed means being lucky, having more money, better opportunities, better circumstances. But that is not what blessing truly is. Because two people can live the exact same life, and one feels grateful, while the other feels deprived. One feels supported, while the other feels abandoned. The difference is not their circumstances, the difference is their consciousness. And when blessed consciousness awakens, life begins revealing gifts that were always there. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to the BodyMaitre podcast. Today, we are opening our fields to one of the most radiant and magnetic frequencies on the emotional body chart, the energy of blessed consciousness. So what is blessed consciousness? It is not pretending everything is perfect. It is not denying challenges. It is not spiritual bypassing. Blessed consciousness is the ability to recognize, receive, appreciate, and amplify the gifts, opportunities, support, growth, and love that already exist within and around you. It sounds like life is supporting me. There is goodness available to me. I am worthy of receiving. That is blessed consciousness. What does the frequency of blessed actually feel like? It is important to understand that true blessing is not simply about having material wealth or a streak of good luck. Blessed consciousness is a profound, cellular state of grace. It is the deep realization of divine favor in every breath. When you are anchored in this state, you view your entire life through the lens of a miracle. Pause for a moment. Take a slow breath. Notice your heart. Notice your body. Notice one thing in your life that is supporting you right now. A relationship, a lesson, a gift, a breath, a moment. Feel appreciation, feel warmth, feel openness. That feeling is the beginning of blessing. When your four bodies enter a coherent state of blessed consciousness, your entire system begins operating from appreciation instead of lack. Your mental body becomes more solution-focused because it no longer searches constantly for problems and self-blame. Your emotional body becomes more open and resilient because it feels supported rather than disadvantaged. Your physical body releases tension created by resentment, regret, and emotional heaviness, allowing greater vitality and well-being. Your spiritual body expands through the heart, reconnecting you with gratitude, compassion, and a sense of divine support. In this coherent state, you begin noticing opportunities, relationships, synchronicities, resources, and blessings that were previously hidden by fear and limitation. Life begins feeling richer because your awareness becomes capable of receiving what has always been available. Blessed consciousness begins with how you relate to yourself. Many people spend years focusing on what is missing, what is wrong, what they should have done differently, what they have not yet achieved. And in doing so, they overlook the blessings already present within them. Your strengths, your growth, your resilience, your wisdom, your capacity to love. When blessed consciousness develops, you stop defining yourself by your wounds and begin recognizing your gifts. You become more appreciative of your journey, more compassionate toward your mistakes, and more willing to receive goodness without guilt. Self-blessing is not arrogance. It is the recognition that your life has value, meaning, and purpose. From the perspective of manifestation, blessed consciousness is one of the strongest frequencies of attraction because appreciation amplifies energy. Whatever you consistently appreciate, you become more available to experience. Many people attempt manifestation from a state of lack, constantly focusing on what they do not have. This keeps their attention anchored to absence. But when your four bodies align in blessed consciousness, your energy shifts toward appreciation, receptivity, and trust. Your mind notices opportunities. Your emotions become available for receiving. Your body relaxes enough to allow abundance to enter. Your spirit recognizes support already flowing through your life. This creates a powerful manifestation field because gratitude and appreciation increase energetic coherence. Blessing consciousness does not ignore challenges. It expands awareness beyond them, and what you appreciate tends to grow. Yet, allowing ourselves to feel truly blessed can trigger deep subconscious resistance. I consulted the C.A.T, our Collective Angelic Team, to uncover the nested energies and collective programming blocking us from mastering this blessed state. They revealed 4 distinct blocks, but today we are not just going to identify them. We are going to consciously flip these frequencies to transform your consciousness. In the mental body, the block is the programming of everything is my fault. Your mind is trapped in a loop of toxic guilt and over-responsibility, which repels the energy of a blessing. We must flip this consciousness. We transform the guilt into absolute self-forgiveness, recognizing that you are a divine creator entirely worthy of grace. From everything is my fault to everything is an opportunity to learn, grow, and evolve. In the spiritual body, the block is located right in the heart chakra. When your heart center is closed due to spiritual trauma, you cannot receive divine love. We must flip this block. We transform this closed density into a radiant, spinning heart chakra, becoming an open magnetic vortex for divine blessings. In the emotional body, the block manifests as feeling disadvantaged. This is a heavy victim mentality that convinces you that everyone else has it easier. We must flip this frequency. We transform the feeling of being disadvantaged into the profound emotional knowing that you are divinely favored and universally supported. And finally, in the physical body, this block shows up as nursing old hurts and building resentment. Your physical vessel literally stores grudges, creating physical density and illness. We must flip this pattern. We transform this physical resentment into total physical release, allowing the body to vibrate with pure, unburdened vitality. This is important. Blessings are often already present, but wounded perception cannot always see them. Start with this today. Write down 3 blessings. Appreciate one challenge that helped you grow. Thank your body. Thank your past self. Notice one thing that is already working. Blessing grows where appreciation flows. To step into our radiant power, we must command this transformation now. I invite you to place both hands over your heart center. Take a slow, deep breath into your chest and let it go. Let us flip these energies and clear our fields together. You can repeat these words after me, either aloud or quietly in your mind. I call upon my higher self and the Collective Angelic Team. I invoke the pure golden light of blessed consciousness to saturate my entire being. I command the flipping and clearing of the belief that everything is my fault from my mental body. I choose self-forgiveness and I accept divine grace. I command the flipping and clearing of all disadvantaged energies from my emotional body. I step out of the victim story and I claim my divine favor. I command the flipping and clearing of all resentment and old hurts from my physical body. I release these toxic burdens and welcome vibrant health. I command the clearing, opening, and activation of my heart chakra within my spiritual body. I am an open, radiant receiver of the universe's infinite blessings. I activate, integrate, and anchor this pure, blessed consciousness into every cell of my physical body and into the crystalline grid of the earth. I decree to the universe that my 4 bodies are perfectly aligned in the frequency of the blessed. I am profoundly grateful, I am deeply cherished, and my life is a continuous unfolding of divine miracles. I choose gratitude, I choose appreciation, I choose openness. I recognize the blessings already present within my life. I allow love to flow through my heart. I allow support to flow through my reality. I allow abundance to flow through my experience. My mind recognizes goodness. My emotions receive with ease. My body releases the past. My spirit expands through love. I am supported. I am worthy. I am blessed. I anchor blessed consciousness fully into all four bodies, and so it is. Take one more deep, expansive breath into your heart. Notice how light and magnetic your energy feels right now. Remember, the more you acknowledge your blessings, the more blessings the universe will deliver. Use this decree to return to this beautiful state whenever you feel disconnected. Blessings are not always something you find. Often, they are something you finally become aware of, because when your four bodies align with gratitude, openness, and love, life begins revealing what was there all along, and you realize you were never as unsupported as you thought. You were blessed all along.